Go get a vasectomy and then come talk to us. Period. Period.
So I'm just a civil servant.
I know he. Lance Eater.
Hey peoples, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You guys, I know and I understand that like all of you are about to get your fucking panties in a bunch because you can't deal with a man having an opinion about abortion or Roe v. Wade, period. We have freedom of speech here in America and it's in the Constitution, so I'm allowed to fucking say whatever the fuck I want because I just got like this text on one of my TikToks saying like, oh, you're a man, your opinion doesn't matter. Well, bitch, it's mattering today.
I said what I said. Okay, well, what you said was some bull. But you don't like it, you don't like it. I showed that.
Just because I'm a man, I can't speak now. Like, wow, like, you're sexist as fuck. But anyways, if you are a person that is willing to hear and coexist with another person that has a different opinion than you, then keep watching. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and ring the bell to keep on getting notifications of my videos. But yeah, like, let's get started. So, we all know that the Supreme Court has officially overturned Roe v. Wade. And I have my initial thoughts and like my reaction to like all of this. When I first saw it, I was kind of taken back because we all know like 20% of like Americans wanted Roe v. Wade to be overturned and the majority didn't. So I kind of feel like this is like kind of a slap in the face to the majority. But at the same time, their decision was the most democratic decision ever from a conservative point of view, Republican point of view. It's like, wow, like you're giving the states the power to govern like the people. Like again, like this is like it's giving the states power. And what is so fascinating how like they took a little something from the Democrats and actually did it. And now every state gets a say-so of what you can and cannot do in their state based on, you know, abortion. It just goes to show like this is what we all voted for. It's like you don't know what you're voting for, but this is what you voted for. Like this is a form of democracy. And this is a form of letting the government basically telling you what to do. And this is what y'all want because y'all always asking for handouts. Oh, government, please help me do this. Please help me do this, do that. Give me. Like, this is what you voted for. And you think the Democrats care about this? You think the Democrats care about this? I can't. Like,
Sir, President, did it do away with the filibuster to codify Roe?
I'm not prepared to make those judgments now about, but
y'all like what? Y'all are getting mad at the Republicans doing exactly what you wanted them to vote for. I am flabbergasted. And you know, like, am I for the overturn? No, I don't think. I think it should have just stayed how it is. I mean, like, for them to be conservatives, like, a conservative white man, which I like to say like, oh, white man, black man, whatever man can't tell me what to do. It's like, but a white man, Harry Blackman, he's the one who like created the fact where like women can have an abortion. Like they, like I think he was like in the Supreme Court during like the Reagan era. Like he gave you the right to be able to have your abortion. Like I hate that we are having this conversation about race and stuff like that. Yeah, like white men can't tell me what to do. It's like a white man gave you the option, the choice to do what you want about aborting your child. Like it is what it is, and it's so funny how it all just came back and slapped everyone in the fucking face, bitch. Exactly what they wanted. I was like, whoa, bitch, like, this is going to take a turn. This is going to be ugly. It's already getting ugly. People are in the streets fucking yelling.
What do we do? Stand up like that!
And doing God knows what. Fucking fighting the cops and stuff like that. But the irony is like in the states that are liberal and that are for abortion the most, people are protesting and destroying their fucking city there and their fucking liberal cities. It's like liberal states, quite frankly. It's like, what the fuck? Like, the people in the red states, like, I'm kind of surprised in Kentucky I haven't seen any, like, riots going on by now. Like, I'm kind of taken back. I haven't seen the news, maybe because I haven't watched the news, but I haven't seen anything on social media about Kentucky, rioting, because like they did it in BLM. Like, everyone's BLMing their fucking cities and states right now. Like, it's actually crazy, and they're doing it in the liberal states. I just think it's so stupid. Like, therefore you have an abortion, bitch, then travel your ass to a red state, and then okay, like what, like protest there, but like you can protest in the capital of where you are. What? It's stupid to me. Like, I don't get it. But the thing is about all of this, why isn't no one putting pressure on the Democrats? Why didn't they codify Roe v. Wade? Why didn't they? But everyone wants to be like, oh, the Republicans. It's like, bitch, this could have been prevented by your Democrat leader. Like, what do you mean, the Republican? It's like, that's their agenda. That's what they believe in. They believe in pro-life. If the Democrats believed in pro-choice so much, why didn't they codify, like, Roe v. Wade? Obama had many opportunities long time ago to codify it. And that was what he campaigned on, too. He said when he got into office, he was going to codify Roe v. Wade. But he didn't. Because you want to know why? He said it's not, and I quote, bitch, it's not his highest legislation.
Well, the first thing I do as president is sign the Freedom of Choice Act. The Freedom of Choice Act is not my highest legislative priority.
Like, come on. But then you want to be like, oh, this is a sad day for Americans and for women. This is going to hurt women so much. It's like, oh, if you felt that way, why didn't you codify it? Why, when you had the majority of Democrats in the left, why didn't you codify it, Obama? Joe Biden, why didn't you codify it? Why didn't you codify it before they even had this come up? Like, oh, because you actually didn't care. Just like Nancy Pelosi, she's over here running with like an anti-abortion Democrat. It's like, it's so funny to me, like that evil one. She's so evil, two-faced, and y'all still vote for these people. It's like, wow, like, it's insane. I don't get why everyone is so like in their liberal cities. It's like, wow, what you should be doing is like telling the women in the red state to come to your state. Like, it's just like, you're still allowed to go and cross state lines. That's my thing. It's like, cross state lines, wear a condom. It's so easy. I understand that like 51% of condoms like are failed and that's due to like the abortions as well. But it's like, what is there to do? Like, what? Tell all men to get vasectomy?
Go get a vasectomy and then come talk to us. Period.
Do that, I guess. Tell the men to keep the penis in their pants. That's all I have to say. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know the solution. All I know is like, if you live in a red state, cross state lines. That's all I have to say. Like, what can you do? The Democrats have failed you. And y'all should be really putting pressure on them and telling them, like, hey, codify the stuff that needs to be codified before they overturn it. Just like gay marriage. Just like interracial marriage. Whatever. These things need to be codified. These things need to be taken in consider of all of us. But it shows that like they're failures. They don't care. Like, if they cared, Joe Biden yesterday and the day before, he would have said, oh, I'm going to codify gay marriage. I'm going to codify interracial marriage. Whatever. All of this different things to be applied in the Constitution. But he's not. He's not. And it's just a failure, you know? It's a failure. I don't get why, like, everyone's blaming the Republicans about this. It's like, you should be just blaming your fucking Democrat leaders because they failed you and they failed all of us. And quite frankly, if gay marriage is gone, bitch, gays have been doing whatever the fuck they want for years. Even before gay marriage was even legalized. Like, we've been getting married secretly. I don't fucking know, but like, whatever happens, it fucking happens. We're still gonna be gay. We're still gonna be here. Women are still gonna be able to get abortion. You still have the choice to go get a fucking abortion. I don't get this like fear mongering of like, oh, this is gonna hurt black women the most. It's like, actually, like, Black women get abortions the most, so like it doesn't it's like it's really hurting the black community more. Like it's actually our own genocide. I don't get why people are just trying to use the black people like the left always does. They always want to use like our skin color and use us to push their narrative just to fucking support the Democrats that don't do shit no more. It's just like it's so disgusting to me. It's so disgusting. I'm pro like choice socially, but for me I'm pro-life. Like in my heart, morally I'm pro-life, and I think it is wrong to abort like whatever. Like I don't care what you say, it is wrong, and that's just like my moral value and just how I respect life. A lot of you don't respect life. Y'all here celebrating your abortions. Y'all here getting an abortion based on the sex of a child that's growing inside you. So you go ahead and get an abortion because that child's not a boy or a girl. It's so disgusting to me. But like, you know what? You do you. You do what you want. But like, know that you're wrong. It's just true. Like you're wrong. Based on that, like I will understand that it is rape, even though that's like rare cases of that. It's 1% of the women due to abortion is rape, or incest is 0.5%. It's just like these are low numbers that y'all use to like fearmonger everyone and to basically beat everyone into submission to be on your side. But it doesn't work no more. The research is right there. It's time for y'all to take responsibility of your own actions. If you want to have an abortion, cross state lines or wear a condom. Or tell the man to give a vasectomy. But actually, the thing is with the failed condoms thing, it's like, where's the education about all this stuff? Like, there must be a lack of education with these men of like how you should take care of a condom, take care of how you do it. Because if they're ripping off during sex, that means you're doing something wrong. Or like, I don't know, like something about that. It's just like, damn, like if that's due to that, then like maybe we need better condoms. Maybe we need more education around these things before having sex again. Like I feel like a lot of people use abortions like it's a birth control pill now. It's very disgusting, and like people celebrate it too. I don't know, like there's something needs to be done so women don't have an abortion due to a failed condom. Like, you know, I do understand that. I do think that men need to learn to put their fucking penises in their fucking pants. I think that women need to like buck up on these boys and tell them like, no, I do not want to have sex with you without a condom. I don't want a child right now. You should have some fucking responsibility. That's just how I feel about the situation, you know? I feel bad for the people that don't have the money to travel and stuff like that. I do understand the circumstances. I'm not biased like everyone else. I think with my brain and I understand everything. But like, you know, all the stuff that y'all try to do, especially with the black thing, I just feel like it's very disgusting, and it really shows how like you do not care about black life. Because like if you actually cared about black life, you would know that abortion is the number one killer and murderer of black people, because we get more abortions than white motherfuckers. So it's just like, I hate the hypocrisy. Do what you want, but like know what you're doing, bitch. Like I like it's so true. Like know what you're doing. But that's my take on that. It's sad. I just wish that I low-key wish that they did not overturn it, because it will make it harder for women to get their abortion. But like, you know, that's the Democratic way, and that's what y'all wanted. That's what y'all wanted, bitch. Look at the definition of what a democracy is, bitch. It's exactly what a democracy is. This is what you voted for. It's sad, and it goes to show that like Democrats don't give a fuck about y'all. They don't give a fuck about y'all. It's such a slap in the face. And to see like Justin Trudeau to talk about, oh, no one should tell a woman what to do with their body. It's like, but you was just, wait, Justin Trudeau, weren't you the ones who were trying to force those Canadian truckers to get the V? Come on now, like the hypocrisy of it all. Like, I just cannot stand these people, and I hope that everyone hold these motherfuckers accountable. If we want this stuff to be protected and put in the Constitution, we need to hold these fucking Democrats accountable. There's so much more bigger stuff going on in the world right now. Inflation, we can barely get food for anything. The baby formula shortage, that's not due to inflation, that's due to the fact that these these companies are doing some foul shit with the baby formula and causing babies to die and shit like that. So
at Abbott's main formula factory in Sturgis, Michigan. Abbott managers were so determined to meet their metrics that they refused to throw away at least one batch of formula in which multiple samples tested positive for potentially infectious microorganisms.
So like, that's a whole different thing, and I hate that people are like trying to, they don't have the education about that. Also, another thing that I do not like is when they do try to use like those excuses as like inflation and stuff like that to abort their child. Like, yeah, okay, I guess that's a good take or whatever like that, but it's like, there are organizations out here that can help you, just like the pro-life organizations. No one ever like think of pro-life as like, oh, we're gonna help you after your birth as well. Like, people always think like, oh, they're pro-birthers. It's like, no, actually they do help women and supply them with diapers and like, you know, anything basically to help them raise their child.
With a grin as wide as his face, it's chilling to think baby Hayden's life was close to being cut short.
I actually thank God that I kept him, because it was like I could be stressed out about something. I look at him and he's a happy baby. So it's just like now I thank God for me meeting Miss Linda.
I believe in all my heart that this baby is alive because of Save Unborn Life and the $3,000. And I told her about Save Unborn Life, and I said, well, there's Save Unborn Life organization, and they will give you $3,000 on the birth of your baby.
And stop them from aborting their child. You know, like, I feel like no one takes into consideration of that. They're always very one-sided and very like straight, like A to Z, like let's go to extreme. But there are programs and organizations out here to help women to provide and stuff like that. And, you know, instead of trying to blame the inflation and stuff like that, like, you can get help. From the be like, oh, women, they can't provide for themselves. But it's like, there's programs out here to provide for them. But you want to look over that just so you can have the right, the privilege to take the baby's life. I don't know, that's just how I feel. But I hope that everyone be able to do whatever the fuck they want. All I have to say is travel state lines. Like, I don't have the solution. I don't. But like I said, this is what you voted for, and this is what y'all wanted. It's what you wanted. It's not what you wanted, but it's what you wanted. Democrats should be ashamed. If they wanted this, they should have codified the things that is important to us and have our best interests. And I don't believe that any of these parties have our best interests. I just vote basically on policies of what I like, and it's not I'm not going to vote Republican just to vote Republican. I'm not going to vote Democrat just to vote Democrat. It's on how I feel about things, like especially state-wise. Like, if you have values of being, you know, LGBT, abortion, stuff like that, be sure to vote. Be sure to vote in your state. So yeah, that's my thoughts about all of this. Hold these Democrats accountable and have the motherfuckers to codify our stuff and what we believe in. And yeah, that's my take on all of this. If you didn't like it, fuck you. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I love you all so much. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment how you feel about Roe v. Wade. And yeah, I think that's all for today's video. I love y'all so much. Don't forget to be yourself, no one else. Be safe. Love yourself. Protect yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.